Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to play some cards. Yeah, I hope you had a good start into the new year. We are starting with the first season in 2023, and I've already claimed the rewards and from December, and yeah, we hit the jackpot definitely because we have a very good improvement for our AICHI OTK deck, and we've got the key 83, the elite fighter from Japan with 6/5 in stats, and that draws us and our opponent cards. So of course we will immediately add this card to our deck, and we will change one expansion for the key 83. And and I made some more thoughts about the deck, what we can change and how we can improve it. And there are some cards that I want to change here or to add. We start with two Japanese fighters, bombers, sorry. And I thought about the D4Y Susei. A bomber with 2/1 in stats for 3 cost and 2 operation, what is not so great, but we have the ability to pin up to 3 enemy units. And that of course helps us delaying our opponent to draw our combo pieces. And since it is a bomber, we can ignore potential guard units and attack his HQ, because the experience that we made with this deck showed us that it is very good to bring our opponent's HQ down to 16 defense points, because then we only need 2 Aichis to win the match. So we will add 2 of those bombers. So we of course have to craft them, what we can easily afford, since we have quite some standard cards even for Japanese nation. And that is the first one. And the second one is an order from the British, and it is the Delaying Tactics. A card that forces every unit to retreat from the front line, and that also is delaying our opponent, as the card says, Delaying Tactics. And it has another advantage. So if we can fill up our opponent's support line and pin all units, he cannot play any more cards and might even overdraw. So we will add one of these cards as well. Maybe we will even add more of those. We have to see how it plays out. I don't know yet how it works. So first of all, we exchanged against the odds, because I'm not that happy with that card anyway. It is good to draw another card, but and it pins a unit, but we have to take the attack, and most of the time this does not help us that well. We will reduce another expansion, because we saw that we do not control the front line in most of the times. So we have this card in hand, and most of the times we are reorganizing it. So we will exchange this card as well, and we go for 1 reorganize. I'm not so sure about the reorganize, because this is actually quite nice to cycle through our deck. Maybe we should go for a cavalry regiment, but yeah, it is a unit at least. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we only have this 2 times. Yeah, maybe it is even better to. Oh, now I yeah, it was too much. We want to keep 2 of those guys, and yeah. So now we have to add the 3 cards that we just created. First of all, this can be deactivated now. First of all, the delaying tactics from the British, and then our bomber, our 2 bombers from the Japanese, and yeah. So maybe it was not so smart to do this as step 1, because yeah, we have 6 packs still to open. Yeah, and we will do this now before we jump right into the ladder. These are mainly our rewards from December and some packs from the progress steps. Oh, an elite Soviet card. Very nice, yeah. It's an okay card. Not used so many times, but yeah, we want elite cards because elite cards are good. A second Stars and Stripes, also yeah, usable. This one is good, and yeah, yeah, those 2 cards are okay. So we go for another pack, and yeah, there we have some Polish cards. Yeah, I have no idea if these cards are good. I've never had a closer look to the Polish cards. Maybe we should sooner or later have a closer look to those. But I actually have no ambitions this time to, or these days, to create a deck with a Polish ally. Yeah, okay, nothing special as well here. Yeah, gunship mission, if we want to build a US order deck, but I think, yeah, there are too many cards missing in our collection to do this. Yeah, this is a card I've mentioned already when we draw it before. I actually don't think it is that bad. Of course, this is vulnerable to all these orders that deal free damage, like air superiority and from the people and so on. But yeah, since it has ambush and only 1 operation costs, maybe yeah, we should give this card a chance someday. So our last pack, another expansion. Okay, and we draw. No, there's another one. So yeah. Okay, this is if we would have some commandos, this card would be usable. But yeah, this one can be played in some Soviet aggro decks, but we do not have one of those these days. So now 4 British cards, and we will see if we created something unnecessary, but we do not. Okay, yeah, many cards, nothing that helps us immediately, but definitely nice to have another Soviet elite card. So now we have a look at our progress, and we are almost yeah, in range of the Japan elite wildcard, which will give us the countermeasure, because I do actually not see any other card that we should create with this, since we have the key 83 now. Of course, there's the signal regiment if we want to create yeah, an aggro deck that we tried several weeks before. Yeah, but the countermeasure is used in more decks, so we will of course prefer the countermeasure. Not the countermeasure, the desperate measures. Yeah, so let's jump right into our first match with the improvements, and let's see if we can make some wins here. So the enemy is located and we are playing a German deck. So yeah, most of the times we see control decks or aggressive decks. So we keep the 2 combo pieces. Okay, this is really not the best starting hand. Our opponent is playing nothing, so it looks like we are facing a control deck here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, this, yeah, it's actually not that good to have already so many combo pieces, because and we do not have so many options to draw something. We cannot use the convoy already, because we have then we will overdraw next turn. So actually I think we go for the audacity to clear this out. I mean, of course you can now easily remove it. Yeah, so if we play the key now, he will just trade into it. On the other hand, there is really not much to do here. I mean, we can pin it, but then we are pretty open to potential tanks that he might play. What else can he play for 5? There's an Annihilation for 7. Lion for Day. Costs 4, I think. Yeah, let's try it. Problem is if you're going for some tanks now. Okay. Oh, he's attacking. Very interesting. Okay, now we have 2 naval operations. That means we will pin him and attack his HQ. So we will overdraw next turn, but as long as we do not overdraw the Yamamoto, it is okay. Okay, the naval operation is pretty bad here, that we overdraw this card. So if he attacks here, he is in range of carpet bombing. If he placed Annihilation, he does not have enough credit points to attack. So root out, of course, would be bad for us, but at least clears out his defense. Oh, nice. 1 Annihilation is gone. as one of his tanks. Okay. Yeah, the other naval operation would be really great now. So let's try if we can find another one. No. Yeah, that means we will carpet bomb here. This leaves us open to his Panther, of course. Okay, and he attacks again. So maybe he has the Comet already in hand. And there's the root out, okay. So he's clearing the board. But we still have enough. If we can play the 3 Aichis with 2 times for the Emperor and 1 Yamamoto, we will deal exactly 30 damage. That is okay. Oh, it's our turn already. Okay, so first of all we will draw something. And then we will hide behind some brave infantry. Yeah. So if he has the Comet, have a hand. Yeah, if he plays the Leopold next turn, then we will still survive because he cannot attack. So I think we go for the risk and play it like this. He can, of course, if he kills us, we might overdraw. A little bit risky, 18 cards left, that we overdraw the Yamamoto. Okay, there's another Mare Nostrum, interesting. So now we have the problem that, okay, and yeah, actually we've lost right now. I do not see how we can lower him, yeah, below 30 and make our units survive one turn without the blitz ability. So I guess he will Leopold now, attack for 5. So now we will see where this unit retreats. So if it goes to the right side, it would be great. If not, it is okay. It is not, but at least we can clear out those 2. But anyway, there is actually nothing left that we can do here without the Yamamoto and without any chance of lowering him below 30. We do not even inflict 30 damage, we only will do 27. Yeah, okay. So the best matchup for this deck is clearly the Soviet self-damage. German control depends. I mean, the key turn was when he discarded our second naval operation. With this card, it could have been another story. Yeah, but like this, yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, we will keep the naval operation and the card draw. Okay, 2 naval operations now, and the bombing rate. So let's see what we are facing here. Okay, changes his whole hand. And we are facing another control deck. So we will do nothing until turn 4, play the Takasaki, and see what our opponent is doing. Okay, he draws. Raiding Brigade would be also nice. Okay. So we will guard up with the potential of discarding a card from his hand. Okay, he's guarding up as well. So we play some artillery here. Yeah, and we do not have to use this one here. We'll keep it in hand in case we are drawing an expansion. So we can blitz into the front line, draw 2 cards. If we would move this just to the front, okay. Now he is going to the front line, interesting. And he is attacking. I did not expect that actually. Okay, but does he have something here? So yeah, if we do not, well, yeah, what can he play for 7? A carpet bombing, of course, yeah. So then we would overdraw. Yeah, so we will move to the front line. If he has the carpet bombing, yeah, then okay, we give him another card. Can change or trade 1 card for free, but at least we do not overdraw. And okay, there is no carpet bombing. Yeah, we will go for the bombing rate here. Deal 2 damage to his HQ. And clear out his guard. So he dropped one of our Aichis, okay. And right now we do not have any card draw in hand. But at least 3 combo pieces. Okay, naval operation is okay. Yeah, okay as well. But now it's getting a little bit close. Only one chance for a card draw that he might, or that we might discard. Okay, another one. So we cannot even really clear this one out. Okay. We cannot do anything. Yeah, okay, we are dead. Yeah, he's laughing. That is okay. Too much discard from him. But yeah, okay. Yeah, until now we could not really see if the changes we made to the deck were any good, because we did not draw any of these cards. Yeah, okay, we draw the key 83 one time. But yeah, the rest of the match was not that great. So now we are facing a Soviet deck. Maybe this is the self-damage deck. Okay, no, it is an aggressive deck. And we just dropped our guard unit, but okay. We have the naval operation into Suse. That should help us here. Yeah, we cannot actually use the convoy here. Or we have to discard some to reorganize something. But this one damage point, yeah. We can take it. So let's let him play his light infantry guys. Okay, he is of course buffing. And now is the problem, do we take another 4 damage before we actually we can naval operate here, kill those 2, pin this one in the middle. And let's see what he's doing next turn. Okay. This is interesting as well. Yeah, so we go and pin this one here. Protect it with the secret operatives. And yeah, if he moves to the front line, we can next turn pin both of those guys. Yeah, and we will do this. And now we attack this. And of course, if he moves it to the front line, we would have some more potential for the bombing rate, but actually we have to use the sender anyway on this one. The raiding brigade. So we will attack here. And then we can... I think he will attack here, our bomber. So next turn we will use the raiding brigade on the light infantry and clear out this one here. Okay, he's hammering. Yeah, this is okay. That he has now +1 heavy armor. But a guard unit would be cool at this point for this big guy here. So if he plays out all his light infantry, a naval operation would of course be very good next turn. Yeah, but we do not get one. He spent all his cards now. So we go for bombing rate here. And then we withdraw. Yeah. Delaying tactics. So we save 7 damage here. And we'll reorganize the interception. Okay, for another convoy. So maybe we can draw with this into a naval operation, or even better, carpet bombing. Yeah, and there it is. So we clear out almost his entire board. And next turn we can even kill this guy with both of our cavalries. Okay. Interesting that he's not playing this card. So let's first of all have a look. Okay, draw nothing. And then we go for an artillery here. We have 4 of our combo pieces now in hand. We need the Yamamoto. And then we can inflict 5, 10, 12, 14, 16 damage. So we need yeah, some more damage on him, on his HQ, or another AICHI. Yeah, okay. Clear those guys out, of course, because he can buff those units. Okay, more infantry is coming. Yeah, we cannot make use of the expansion now. We won't conquer the front line for quite some time, I guess. Yeah, actually, what can he draw? This one card that damages every unit on the board for 4, and even the headquarters, HQs, and yeah, Winter Warfare does not deal enough damage, so we go for the bombers because else it will be a little bit risky. Guess we have to clear out those guys before we die here. So we are down to 5 already now. Okay, now we can have 14, 16, 18. 1 damage point is missing. Yeah, but so now we just hope that our opponent does not draw anything. That can save him, okay. Deception is nothing, and yeah, we won this match finally. Okay, so we did not make it to our goal of reaching step 49 in our progress, but yeah, the delaying tactics saved us the match in the last one. Yeah, Suse 2 times as well. So yeah, we had the key 83 in the first match, and yeah, it was actually okay. But yeah, the matchup was not that great because we had too many combo pieces in hand, and yeah, we're not so flexible in drawing and playing something. Then he even discarded our second naval operation, what we really needed. Yeah, the second one was pretty obvious. This was decisive for our opponent, and yeah, in the last one we made it. So we will see how the deck performs if we will add the desperate measures for another board clear, and of course damage to his HQ, and yeah, because as you've seen in the last match, lowering our opponent down to 16 is really important, because that makes it a lot easier to win the matches. So that means, of course, actually it is not really OTK deck, but it can of course be an OTK deck, and yeah, most of our opponents do not expect something like that, because as you can see on the emotes that we get, most of the of our opponents asking themselves, what are we doing, why are we do not play any cards, and so on. So our advantage with this deck is definitely that our opponent does not know what he is playing against. The problem with the deck is it is not perfect yet. We have to make some more changes, so we can play it on the ladder with a good win rate, but sooner or later we will achieve this target. So this time it has been a longer video, but that is okay, since have been no episodes in the last 2 weeks, I think. And yeah, but now we are back, and yeah, but now that's it for this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, and of course subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.